Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little late with this, or really late with this actually. I was going to do this earlier, but I didn't. I've got into a game I was playing earlier, and I kept playing it for hours. And so yeah, I can't lose track of time. But um, welcome to what's going to be the season one finale of my Marching with Morecambe career mode. Apparently, it says I'm offline on Mixer, but I'm going to just quickly check. But yeah, this will be the final. So late is because we've only got one game, and then I'm going to be doing some talking and going over everything. It'll only take, I don't know, maybe an hour or something, so maybe a little bit more than an hour, I'm not sure. Just not that long, so I decided I might as well do it now. And as you can see right there, the league table, we are 4 points behind Luton Town, who have already won the league, but we are still 2 points from dropping into the playoffs. So what we really need is a win here, because if we lose, and why isn't my stream working? Give me a sec, guys. If we lose and Mansfield and Colchester win, we will have to fight in the playoffs, and that would not be good because I would like a nice, comfy promotion spot. But I mean, it's Coventry. I don't know what Coventry are on the table. I think they've been sort of a mid-table side all season. They're in 13th. They could pull off something though. They could pull off a shock victory and send us down to the playoffs. I'm going to quickly see who Colchester and Mansfield are playing as well because I want to know who they have to get past to get automatic promotion. Mansfield are playing Crawley Town. Colchester are playing Exeter City, so it's a couple of easy games for them as well. They should get wins, which makes me a bit concerned. Why isn't my thing coming out in good quality? And why does it still say Marching Morecambe 10? What the dickens? Alright, it says Marching Morecambe 11 now. Save settings. Close. Go to live. I don't know what's going on there, but like I said, it's the last game of the season. It would have been cool to get to the FA Cup final or something else like that. But I think we got automatic promotion, and just based on that fact, I'm gonna let all the retiring players and all the players who are leaving have a start because it's gonna be our last game as part of the club. So, Rose could come on for Kirby. So Rose will be leaving. Ellison and Thompson will be retiring. So I'm going to put them on the pitch. Those are two guys I'm going to transfer list for next season. Try to think who else. I'm going to have to go and check in the squad hub. Because I want to give people who are leaving their last games as Morecambe players or retiring as well. I need to quickly check over. Turner's not going anywhere. Lund's on loan, so we could give him his last game. Muller's on loan as well, so give him his last game. I'm not doing it. Brown Sword, he's not played all season. I'm not going to start playing him now. How has he gone up 3? I've not even used him. Or trained him. I guess that's organic growth somewhere else. Who else? Thompson I've got in the squad. Michael Rose I've got in the squad. Ben Headley. I don't really know if I want to use him. He's transfer listed and his contract's going to be up in 2 months and I'm not going to renew it. Maybe I'll give him a start as well actually. As soon as I said I'd let every leaving player play except for Brown Sword. Actually you know what? I've clicked the wrong thing. That's what you know. That's what I know. The quality should be okay for the stream. It might be okay it might be better on the VOD once the stream's done. What I'm gonna do is I can't sorry Brown Sword. It's a shame. Oh well, maybe next, never. So that's gonna be the bench. Actually, I'm gonna switch Yawson on the bench because Ellison might get tired. I want to give Ellison and Thompson because they're the retired players. I want to give them the full 90 minutes. As for everyone else, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. If I get a draw, I will stay in second because of goal difference. If I get a win, I'm guaranteed second. If I lose and Colchester and Mansfield lose, then I keep second as well. But everything that happens, if I lose and those two teams win, we're going into playoffs. Apart from that, anything else we go through in the automatic promotion spot. So I'm thinking the reason I'm doing this so late is because I'm confident that we can hold on to where we are. For anyone who's wondering why I'm streaming it like 20 past, 25 past. Right. I would like a win to round out the season. If I don't get a win, that's fine. Just as long as I don't lose second place now. Because if I lose second place now, I'll be up to maybe about 1 with these playoff games. I've gone cocky and it wouldn't have mattered. Especially if they win as well. Like if I get 1 point, if I get a draw, then we're still safe on goal difference. So anything but a loss is what we need in this last game. I'm trying to cross it in, but the defenders are getting there first. Control, shoot. Oh, you smelly slime bag. It's weird to think that we're already at the end of the first season. It doesn't feel that long since I start. It's been like nearly 2 months, but it doesn't feel that long since I started this career mode. I started it, I think, the 1st of February. Or something like that. And it doesn't feel like we've done a season already, but we have. There's going to be plenty more to go if I'm going to be getting Morecambe. That was a terrible drill. Let's just head into the game. I'm not going to repeat that drill. I'm not going to spend all the time doing a drill. We'll just do the one game.
Hi everybody, Martin.
That's all we need to do. Unless something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, delighted to be here, Martin. Looking forward to it.
Automatic promotion. Hangs in the balance. Ellison and Thompson's last game, as well as Michael Rose, who'll be leaving to Grimsby.
It's the last game of the season. If they draw this game, they will be promoted, and that's the situation that they face in this match.
All we need to do is not lose.
They've been solid all year. One more game and they'll be there.
So this is how the hosts line up today.
What a Coventry. Oh, okay, that's a pretty strong team, especially Kelly Evans. He's a potential right back. I think he could grow pretty high in potential. Might be wrong, but I think he can. Might be a guy I'm looking at to sign in my right back position, seeing as our right back is going back to his club that he was originally in.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be.
There's our squad. Turner starting goal, Bruff and Lund as the fullbacks, Oldham Muller as the centre-backs, Ellison and Thompson as the retiring wingers, Wildig and Rose as the midfielders, Rose of course leaving, and then McGurk maybe getting transferred, which is why I've got him up there, and then of course we're starting our Golden Boot winner, Mr. Sill. Let's see if we can get just a couple more goals.
John Busby is the match referee today.
He's got a potential of 74. Which is, it's not terrible, it isn't. I may buy him for a season or 2. But that's not what's important here. What's important is we manage to get automatic promotion. All we need to do is draw. We don't even need to score. We just need to not let them score. Of course I'm going to go for the win, just to cement our automatic promotion spot. And it kind of annoys me that if we'd not dropped some easy points, we might have won the league. I didn't think that would be possible at the start of the season. I thought mid-table might be okay, but this team has come on in leaps and bounds. They've grown brilliantly. Oh, McGurk almost put through there. It's cleared away. But yeah, this team have grown incredibly. And that's a big part of why we are where we are. Incredible season. Campbell has been doing very well off the right wing. Of course, Kirby, one of our new signings at the start of the season as well, has been strong in midfield. I think everyone has had a good season. There's maybe a couple like Murphy who've had their downtime spots, but even he's had some good games as well. so I can't fault him. Everyone's had a pretty good season, and that's why we've ended up where we are. A couple more results could have gone the right way. We would have been celebrating league glory by now. If we'd beaten Carlisle earlier in the season, and Grimsby earlier in the season, and Barnet and Newport earlier in the season, as well as the second loss to Newport as well. It's 5 losses. And that would have won us the league by quite a mile. But honestly, promotion is more than I expected in this first season. And whether it's playoff promotion eventually, when we win the playoff final, or even if we don't win the playoffs and we stay in League 2, I know next season is going to be incredible. But one team. All I need to do is not choke here against Coventry. McGurk to Silla. Now Silla, if you didn't see the last stream, if you didn't see the last game of the last stream, if you want to go back and watch that, it's up on YouTube, Let's Play FB Games, or if you want to watch here on Mixer, it's on my VODs, so you can go back and see what you missed last time. Silla tore Barnet a new one. I'm not going to go into detail, but Silla was very good in that last game. And he could be very good in... bit of a weak pass there by McGurk. I was trying to set up for Silla. Silla's saying a bit more pace. We're watching this. That's nothing special. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm probably going to start season 2 stream sometime later this week, maybe in 2 or 3 days. And then I'll have a list of players that I'll want to maybe try and go for, or players that I might have already gone for. I might do some transferring off screen, I'm not sure on that one yet. But if you guys have got any ideas as to who I could sign, any potential players that grow well, or anyone who's already a pretty high rating but you can get for a decent price, just anyone who will help the team in your guys' opinion, then tell me and I will sign them. Ellison on the ball, into Muller, Thompson, Mr. Silla. I'd love Thompson and... oh, that was a terrible shot. I'd love Thompson and Ellison to get a goal each, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm honestly not too bothered about that happening or not. It'd just be cool if it did. McGurk with a bad effort there. It was a tight angle. The goalkeeper gave him a tight angle to shoot from. The stream's frozen again on my laptop. I might have to put it up on my phone and make sure it's running okay there. I don't know what's up with it. Maybe it'll run fine in a few minutes, I don't know. Hopefully you guys watching, it's running fine for you guys. Dion Kelly Evans.
Good vision here.
In the middle to Bevan. Oh. Played in there, but Turner was there first. Oh, fetus. Oh no. Jones almost put Coventry ahead after a mistake. I threw it straight to a Coventry player. And Jones almost slid it into the bottom right corner. My stream's looking a little weird on Mixer. I don't know if you guys are seeing the same as me, but next time it goes out to play, I'm going to put it up on my phone. See if it's running any differently on there. Try to kick it to Silla, but it's good defending by Coventry. Thompson. Mr. Silla.
I'm sure the opposition will be doubly determined to stop it being a double over them.
Yeah, funnily enough, it might not be as easy at home as it was away in that reverse game. We'll see.
Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it?
Silla getting the ball by accident from McGurk.
Good forward
Oh, I tried to play it through to Thompson. That would have been a nice ball, but the Coventry. Michael Rose. It's blocked. Nolte tried to go around Lund, but it was not easy to beat. Ellison. Silla. He had to his impressive total from last game. Possibly. Or is it Wildig? Off the crossbar by Aaron Wildig. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Silla though. Get a rebound, close down. Keeps possession. Under pressure. Michael Rose. Wildig. It's still on for a goal here. Thompson remains on side. And Thompson has scored a goal in what could be his last game. Or what is his last game as a Morecambe player. Thompson and Ellison celebrating together, knowing that this will be their last game for this club and the last game for their careers. What a run by Thompson. It should be promotion for us now, and it'd be a shame to see Thompson and Ellison retire and not be part of the team next year, but Ellison has provided some really good contributions this season. I haven't used Thompson as much, but he could be the guy who clinches our promotion. Makes sure we're a League One team. It keeps freezing on my laptop. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to bring it up on my phone. Sorry about this. My channel, stream. It seems to be running okay on my phone, so we'll go with that. It's running okay on my laptop, it's just a little slow. It's running fine on my phone. I say that, it's just black screened on my phone, never mind. Honestly, I don't know if this stream's going well or not. I don't know how you can actually see what's going on. Oh, try to play for still a bit too late with the run. Let's refresh it on my phone again, for Christ's sake. It's not going well, is it? I should have probably streamed this earlier. Or maybe I should have left it to tomorrow, but I wanted to do it tonight. The other reason I left it so late tonight, well, there's two reasons. One, I just didn't... I got into playing another game earlier, like I said. And I couldn't get the last night's stream, or the day before stream, to upload for ages. I only got it done just a couple hours ago. Because it wouldn't upload for some reason.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Surely.
What a save by Turner.
No doubt that's a corner.
Still 1-0 up here at I forgot what Coventry Stadium's called. But we're still 1-0 up here in Coventry. We might not get the promotion in front of our home fans, but it doesn't matter. Wherever we get the promotion, we're going to get promoted.
In goes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Oh, please.
Coming on strong. Looking
Thompson.
to play their way
Oh,
through
fuck. No. Close him down. Half time, 1-0.
Job half done. If they can get through the second half,
We need to keep this.
They will be promoted.
I'm also going to be looking, obviously, at the Colchester and Mansfield results.
Taken to the task. They've shown a lot of maturity, not many nerves either.
Well, they're getting more and more confident here that they are going to get out of this division through promotion.
Yeah, they do have the look of a team that believes they're going to get up here. Played some really good stuff in the first half.
Thompson with the only goal so far this game. Let's take a look at Colchester. Colchester have got a lead. Mansfield are losing. I don't care about Luton. They're out of range, but they're beating Notts County as well. But at the moment, Colchester have got a lead as well. Mansfield are losing, which is pretty good for me and for Colchester. So it looks like at the moment Colchester will be coming up with us in the automatic promotion spot. As Mansfield can change that. Mansfield do have the worst goal difference as well, so they need to get a few goals, or Colchester need to concede, like we're about to do, to have a chance of Mansfield getting through automatically. To be honest, I've already got Mansfield through once automatically, and they won the league title a couple of feet. I need to delete some of my old videos. There's still a load on there. I think I'm over 1,000 videos now, but I don't know when I pass that mark. But I'm probably going to go back under 1,000 because I'm going to be deleting some of my videos off my channel from like 4 or 5 years ago. I'll probably keep the 2K14 Universe mode though, because that was my first like proper full-on series. Even though I didn't quite complete it, I got to Royal Rumble, and then I can't remember if I gave up on it or if I couldn't record it. But either way, I stopped doing it. Thompson. Silla's played through. Oh, he's fallen over. What an absolute potato head. It's lagging on my phone as well. Maybe it's just lagging in general. I apologise if it is. Oh, my absolute toaster wrapper. I'm going to close up my phone because I think I've got it up on too many devices. It's just going to be more laggy, so just keep it up on my laptop. There's also a whole family using the Wi-Fi as well, so probably might be lagging a bit more than usual because usually when I stream, I'm the only one inside the house, but not tonight, motherfuckers. Or, well, not any night, but I don't usually stream at night. Jones now out on the left. Lund with a good challenge. Having a decent game in his last match in Morecambe. I want to give Ellison a goal. I think that might be my target now because, of course, I got Thompson one unintentionally. It's just it was played through. But I want to get Ellison a goal as well. It was his last game. And if not, if I don't, then cool beans. But it's a good block by Stephen Old, I think it is. If I don't, then I guess it's not all dim and gloom. Ellison now. I'm going to have to somehow work this in with Ellison to get him a goal. Ah, fuck it. We'll give it to McGurk. He's not going to get a goal. Well, he might not get a goal, but he's got an assist. Brilliant run in from Ellison, a cut in and a pass off to McGurk. He's left a mark on this game. It might not be a goal. McGurk may have been slightly offside, but I'm not going to talk about it.
They attack, they score. They attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are.
Okay, so 2-0. We should have second place now, unless Coventry brings something back. I don't think they will.
Restarting at 2-0.
2-0.
McDonald. As always, Alan McInally is out
Kelly.
and about for us.
Tackled by Silla, but still in control.
Red card for the visitors. They're down to 10 men. 66 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Cheers, Alan.
We got a red card. Why have I got the Cambridge game on? Cambridge aren't even anywhere near. I think. Oh, I turned them all on, didn't I? I always forget that I do that.
On the attack here.
McGurk tackled. It doesn't really matter right now. I'll play defensive, but I think we've outclassed Coventry here today. But I'm not complaining because we got second place.
Well, that's not so much an interception.
We've got automatic promotion, which I didn't expect at the start of the season. But there's so many players that have improved since the start of the season till now. That was a shitty pass though by Wildig, so he's not really proving my point too much. But if you look at the growth of all the players since the beginning, I think we deserve maybe to be in the promotion spots. Oh, I just put McNulty off of that. I'm not going to make any subs. I think I'm going to leave the... What it is.
And this is it, the substitution.
Who came on? Let me see. It'll say in the top left. Stevenson coming for Andrew. Or Andreu. Don't know how you pronounce that.
Goal news from Crew.
It's a second goal for Cheltenham Town. 74 minutes played.
Oh, come on. It's his last game. Just give him a goal. You already confirmed mid-table.
Pressure is on.
Don't worry, Ellison. Still more chances yet. Always play through McGurk again. He could play you back if you come in. Fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I wanted Ellison to run in.
Excellent.
I was waiting for so long for Ellison to run in. He didn't run in and it passed it the wrong way, so Thompson can goal steal for all I care.
It was perhaps the easiest goal he's ever scored in his career.
Yeah, this might be the easiest goal he's ever scored in his career, but in about, I don't know, in about 14 minutes, his career is done. I mean, it might be the easiest one he'll ever score, but it's the last one he'll ever score, I think. It's been a really good season, though, for them to retire in.
Substitution of the
Now we're going to have an alteration.
Coming off the pitch, number 16, Stuart Beaver, to be replaced by
Stuart Bevan coming off. It doesn't even matter at this point. A solid win to finish off a solid season. Still has fallen over because he's blind. Thomas has come on for Bevan.
78 minutes played. 2-1.
Second goal for Colchester. It looks like we've got our third place team.
A clear corner. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he?
Nah, Kyle Reed's been shitting it.
Better as the match develops.
Yeah,
He's a
well,
left
as you
mid
can
though,
see,
so I don't expect him to have many shots.
Very few times, but you know, he doesn't need too many touches to make a difference.
11 minutes remaining till we're a League One team.
Not really away. Poor clearance.
Still a run onto it, if you can catch up. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for a challenge. It's a good cross back in.
Now they've got a chance in this part
Let's
of
finish
the
off with a
pitch.
clean sheet, shall we? Let's not
Got the
let
ball
any more
and
goals
going
in.
at the opposition with speed.
Oh, I was trying to pass it off to Ellison, but they closed me down.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Stevenson into the attacking third.
Oh shit.
And here's the shot. Was an
Just over.
opportunity, really. In the end, way off target with that place shot. Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player.
Goal kick. 5 minutes left. Well, 4.5.
Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in
To
the
me, a
lack
real
of
shock.
noise,
We've
if you
completely
like,
outclassed the
from
cunts.
the supporters.
Well, those
Ellison's
fans
not
can't
going
even be
to
bothered to give their
stamina to make a
players
run.
any
Maybe
stick
make
at the
another assist for
moment.
Silla or
They're just
something. There we go.
stunned into
Oh, he's
silence.
been closed down by Jones. Not that it really matters at this point. There's like 2 minutes left and we're 3-0 up. Even if we do concede a goal at this point, it won't make a difference. But if we... I just read something. Before this game, Coventry had a 2-goal difference. If we win 3-0, we're putting their goal difference in the minuses to finish off the season. That's kind of cruel, but whatever. I don't care. Just a weird fun fact there if you guys weren't paying full attention like I was.
To Thomas.
3 minutes of added time. If they score now, the goal difference will stay like even. But they're not scoring now. They're not scoring at all in this match. In fact, we might score again. Oh no, Silla's controlled it badly.
Got away from him.
Ah, it's whatever. Second place, boys. League One inbound.
Well,
There you
tremendous
have
job,
it.
final whistle, because that does, Alan, confirm promotion for them.
Yes, it does, and you have your ups and downs during the course of a long campaign, and during those downs, you've got to stick
Promotion is
together, but
confirmed.
these lads did
It
that.
might not be league title, but we're going to
Terrific
League One.
teamwork. Some great individual performances as well, and it's all added up to a step up in league status for next season. Well, it's a way to end the season. Enjoyed working with you, Alan.
Yeah, it's been another really enjoyable season, and you know.
Season's over. But anyway, final games of Thompson and Ellison and a lot of other players. Let's look back at the goals. We'll see Thompson's again. Wildig played a nice ball. Thompson with a perfect run, inch perfect. Tucked it in bottom left.
First goal of the game.
Bottom left for Thompson. And we had a second one from McGurk, and of course Ellison with the assist.
Field now.
Maybe could have gone alone, I'm not sure, but playing it safe. At least he's contributed on his final match. And Ellison's almost 40 now, I think, in this career mode save, so he's done well. Of course, it should have been, it might have been McGurk's goal if we let it trickle in, but Thompson making absolutely sure. Oh, it could have been his own goal actually, I think. But Thompson getting one last bit of glory in his career.
It was a real team effort, the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish, it was an unerring
3-0, solid win to end a solid season. Promotion to League One. Let's take a look at the ratings. Okay, looking back at looking at the match facts, I think it should have been a lot closer that game, but I'm not going to complain. Let's look at the ratings. Thompson with a 9.4, Ellison with a 9.2. The two players who just played their last game for Morecambe have actually done the best on the team, so that is incredible. Wilder with a 9.1, McGurk with a 9, 8.5 from Muller, who'll be going back on loan to wherever he came from, 8.1 for Old. He'll be maybe get transferred out next season because he's getting on in age, and Lund with an 8, who'll also be going back to his old club. So I think all the people who maybe either getting sold or are leaving already have done very well. Their best player was Willis in defence with a 7.3, so not too great for Coventry. Let's go into the last bit of the season.
English Football League.
Okay, so Colchester won, Mansfield lost. Colchester will be coming up with us. And of course you saw Luton win again, so they're 4 points clear still. Great work. Just want to thank you for helping the club reach one of its brand exposure goals that we set out to accomplish this season. We wanted to make sure we had good attendance numbers throughout the season. We couldn't have done it without you. Keep up the good work, board of directors. Well, I haven't done all the objectives this season, but I've exceeded the League One. We've got $1 million prize money for getting promoted. That's pretty incredible. Of course, I'm going to be continuing with the training drills, and then around the end of June, I'll go over everything, and that'll be the end of the stream. So a pretty short one today, ladies and gentlemen. Put some training on Silla because he is phenomenal. There's no other word for him. Since the start of the season, he was playing pretty badly. He wasn't doing at all too well. But he's finished top scorer in League 2 in his debut season with 24 goals. So I think he'll be here for a few more seasons at least. I'm hoping to keep him for at least 2 more seasons, and then where we go from there with him is a different idea altogether. Because we may not need him then. We may have more money to buy better players. Then again, Silla might be one of our better players. Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do this. I didn't actually mean to click on this, but I mean, it could be okay. It's not all bad. Okay, it's kind of, yeah, alright, shit. I don't want to forfeit though, because he gets the F if I forfeit. So if I just shoot in the goal, try and aim for the targets, we can get an A with him and his stats can go up. He's on a C just now, so I'm not letting you down after the season you've given me, except I just did. So, oh boy. Yeah, I think we're getting a B here. Unless it gives me an option to retry. I'm not sure if this is like the journey. Oh, fucking hell. I'm a mess. Oh, we just snuck an A. Let's see results, because I'm not doing any more of those. Alright, so we got him an A. His finish is almost 78. Let's do the simulator place. Everyone else did alright, but of course I got the best training drill because I was playing it. No, I don't know why I got the best training drill. I think I just got lucky with that A. So, I'll show you guys the league table and everything at the end of the season. Like, maybe June 20th or something once every single game in the whole of England is played. Because, like, Champions League final and stuff like that. I'm going to show you everything. We're going to keep trading Barry Hogan, though, because he could be another one that grows well. His potential. So he's getting a lot of training put on him. He could be as good, if not better, than Silla in a few years' time. I can only put 2 on him. That's fucking shit. I'm not gonna put him more on. In fact, I could do another volley performances with Silla, and some of his finishing will go up probably to 79, 78 even. Attacking scenarios. Let's train some. Some other of our youth, another of our youth players as well. It'd be good if I could speak. That's one of the things you need to learn about streaming. You need to learn the English language or whatever language you speak. Otherwise, you're in a bit of issue. Alright, so not bad training drills there. Silla's almost 69 rated. Phillips has gone up to 53, which is good. Campbell hoping to break. It doesn't really matter now at this point, if I'm quite honest, whether he breaks the goal duck or not, because it's already the end of the season. Look at that, Silla with 24 goals. Silla wins Golden Boot. I'm going to look for all the news items as well. In fact, I'll do that after this training drill. First time striking is always important. I'm going to try and put Hogan up to maybe 51 or 52 by the end of this like end season period. If I can start doing more drills with him, that'd be great. But at the moment, I'm only allowed to do 2. Of course, we'll train up Silla as well. We can maybe get him to 70 before the start of the second season. That would be phenomenal. I need to remember to train. Holy shit, I've got centre back at 40. Okay, I need to train my centre back a bit more. Because I think he had pretty decent potential as well. Still almost 69 rated. Evans is almost gone from halfway through 40 to almost up to 42. So I'm going to give Billy Evans a few more training drills as well. Oh, I was going to look at the news. One for the future, Ryan Brewster, Liverpool. I'll have to do an in-depth research on him. Maybe. Let's look at the club news. Team of the week. 8 players are from Morecambe. Max Muller, Stephen Old, Kevin Ellison, Aaron Wildig, Gary Thompson, and Adam McGirt. Oh no, 7 players, sorry. 7 players from Morecambe. Silla wins Golden Boot. Look at that beautiful man. Started pretty at the start of the season, but he's come up incredibly, and Silla has been awarded the Golden Boot in the EFL League 2. Silla's total goal tally in the competition was 24 goals. Let's talk about this. Morecambe have clinched promotion to the EFL League 1 in a season full of drama. Fans poured out on the streets to celebrate their club's achievement throughout the night and early morning. Holy moly, League 1. Best Players of the Week. We're not even playing anymore. Why are people getting Best Players of the Week awards? I'm not even bothered though, because we're a League 1 club, and that's what makes me really happy. Of course, we're going to look at the playoffs as well to see who got promoted from the playoffs and who will have as our other competition come League 1. Alright, let's do some more with Evans. Look at him, he's only 41. He could be an incredible centre back next season. He's going to get probably quite a bit of game time. Obviously not just yet, but once his overall gets a lot higher, I'm going to try and bring more and more youth players in because they can grow incredibly. Alexander is almost 67. Let's try and push him up to that 67 reign with a couple of... I'll give him 2 training drills just to ensure that he gets 67. And if he doesn't get 67 out of these 2, I'm going to be questioning some of his training and what the hell he's doing in training besides actually training. I don't know where I'm going with that, but attacking scenarios. I also need to train Davis. There's so many more potential players we have now than what we did at the start of the season. We had none at the start of the season. Look at those results. Alexander with 2 A's. Evans has pushed himself up to 43 now. I wonder if I keep training Evans, do you think he'll hit 50 before the end of the season? Who knows? Chelsea are the Premier League champions. There you go. There's Conte and Hazard. But we're not interested in that just now. We're going to get some messages now about player contracts expiring. Following players' contracts are set to expire at the end of the season. Please review and decide who you wish to keep on with the club. I am going to see if I can hold on. I'm going to sign Reece Deacon for another year, I think, because he did take us to the final of... What's he getting paid just now? So I don't know, he's getting paid 1k right now. Let's see if we can offer him 1.5k and see if he'll accept. Starter wage offer. Let's start the wage offer at 1.3. And then don't go higher than 1.5. He's happy to sign for 1.3k. He's going to be sporadic, yes. Okay, that's cool. Ben Headley, I might actually sign for another year just to get money for him. Actually, no, I'm going to keep him and let him be released because I'm not really caring too much about Ben Headley, to be quite honest. That sounds mean. I'm going to get constant reminders of it, but I don't really care too much. Youth Squad monthly report. Going down. Billy Evans is holding strong with 93 potential. Phillips is looking to not be as good as I thought it would be. Still looking good. I'm really not pleased to be stuck here and not be selected for a team. When the next transfer window rolls around, I want to depart. You're already joining another club. You have no choice but to leave. You don't have a contract here anymore. You'll be at Grimsby unless you decide to jump ship from Grimsby. Siller's now 69 rated. I could push him up to 70, but that might be overkill. Let's put a bit on the... Let's do one with each goalkeeper. And then let's do 2 with Evans again, because now potential than Phillips, despite the fact that he's low overall. I'll also do some with Phillips as well, because 87 potential is still pretty awesome. And of course, both their potentials will go down the longer they're in the youth academy, I think. I don't know how the youth academy works with potentials, but they're going to get called up for the next season. So maybe I won't need new players in centre-back and right mid. I do need a... That's once we get into season 2. But that'll be all done next stream. A's and B's and C's. Nothing lower than a C, which is pretty good. 65 rated Turner now, almost 65 rated Murphy. I think our goalkeepers could probably hold their own in League One, but I might see if there's a possibility of getting someone better. No, I'm not going to keep Ben Headley, I've decided. I'm sure he'll find another club where he'll actually get game time. We're not on track. As we discussed at the beginning of the season, growing the club financially was an important goal for the club. At this moment, it looks like we might not hit our mark. Please revisit the specific objectives we set out to accomplish and do your best to fulfill them. You gave me such stupid fucking expectations at the beginning of the season. I kept the player salary growth under 20%, but that profit is out of... No, I don't think any manager could do that. You give me a starter budget of like 1 million and you expect me to bring back with like 3 million. That's not going to happen. If it ends up with me being my departure from the club, then so be it, but that's not going to happen. If you're giving me stupid profit I have to make, then I'm not going to be able to do it. Say if it was like 1 million or something, I could have been more careful with my money and actually done that, but 2.8 million is just ridiculous. For a League 2 club. How is someone expected to keep 2.8 million in a lowly club like Morecambe? Holy shit. Kirby's agility is actually really good. I'm going to try and see if I can get a bit more attacking with him because he is a centre attacking midfielder. Hopefully we can get him up to that 87 rated. Maybe we could get his agility to 84 with a good dribble possession drill. I don't know if it'll work though. It didn't work, but he's still at 67. His finishing's gone up. Alexander, almost 68 rated now. And of course, Evans getting up to that 46 rating. He's not going to get to 50 before the start of the next season. After this next training drill, I'm going to save over and I'm going to go over everything. Attacking scenarios for Hogan. Not Hulk. I haven't traded him up in a little while, so we'll put some on him. We'll put some on Evans. I might just put one on Siller as well, just to see if I can maybe push him to a 70. I mean, that's incredible. At League 1 level. Actually, if I push him too high, he might want to leave. Actually, you never know, he might want to leave already. I don't know. I don't want him to leave. I'll do what I can to hold on to him, but Siller might be in high demand after last season. Strong drills from Evans and Murphy. Okay, drills from Hogan. Evans has now gone all the way up to 47. He was 40 in this short time. In fact, I actually didn't do a squad report at the start of this stream. I don't want Ben Headley at the club. Get it in your thick skulls. Alright, once we get to this next Sunday. Nice work. Okay. I'm going to read this. I'm going to do some training and I'm going to save over. Earlier in the year, we set out to keep player wages in check and each other didn't increase by more than 20%. After our earliest financial reports came in, we can now confirm that we've achieved this goal. Thank you for not... Yeah, whatever. Business. Not as a club, but as a business also. I'm not going to get that 2.8 million thing, so if that ends my tenure with the club, then so be it. It was a good run. But I think if you fail just one, they don't sack you. I don't know. We'll give a couple to Silla just because he's been incredible all season. And I want him to keep going like that throughout the summer so he comes back even better. Alright, so I think I'm going to call up Evans and Phillips at the start of Season 2. For Season 1, they're going to remain in the youth academy. There's only 6 days of Season 1 left, but I'm just going to keep him... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Last drill can go to... You know what, fuck it. It's his last thing he's ever going to do at Morecambe. It'd be cool if you could appoint assistant managers, though. I should have maybe given it to Evans or Silla. Look at Silla, though. He's almost 70. He could actually grow to 70 very soon. So I'm going to do... I'm just going to... Oh, Ellison went down. But he went down one at the start of the season. So just save over there. Now going for every single result. Holy shit, this is going to be a lot to talk about. So, of course... We've got... where do I start, actually? We'll start with the league table in League 2, of course. And then we'll go across. So... In first place, he's Luton with 89 points. Second place was Morecambe with 85. We've got promoted in second place. 93 goals, that's incredible. I didn't expect to score 93 goals at the start of the season. Colchester in third with 83. Mansfield in fourth with 80. I'm not going to read out all the teams. I'm going to do the top 7 and then the relegation spots. You guys can see the rest. Notts County finished in 5th place with 76 points. Crewe Alexandra finish in 6th with 74 points, and Swindon Town complete the playoff places with 71 points. Of course, we'll see who goes up in the playoffs in just a little bit. If there was a relegation on this game, the teams that would be going to the conference are Crawley Town and our rivals Accrington. So let's move on to the FA Cup bracket. We didn't make it to the round of 16, unfortunately. Oh no, we did. We were against Cardiff. You can see there on the right-hand side, second game down. We lost 2-1 to Cardiff in the replay. So we got knocked out by them, but they got knocked out by Stoke. And then Stoke got knocked out by Chelsea, and then Chelsea were the winners of the FA Cup, as you can see there. Beating Manchester United on penalties after a 2-2 draw in the main game. Let's move on to the Carabao Cup. We didn't get far in that at all. We got eliminated by Walsall pretty early on, which is kind of embarrassing. But Walsall managed to make it to the quarterfinals, so it's not too embarrassing. But in the end, the Carabao Cup was won by West Ham over Everton. It was 2-0 in the final. But look at those semi-finals as well. Everton smashed Leeds, and West Ham destroyed Aston Villa. So good form from both teams going to that final. But West Ham coming up to 2-0. You saw the Checkatrade Trophy. You saw the final. You saw the road to the Checkatrade Trophy final. You saw everything to do with the Checkatrade Trophy because we managed to win the Checkatrade Trophy. We managed to beat Shrewsbury 3-2 in the final, and that was our only championship this season. But I'm hoping for a lot more next season. As you can see now here, the League 2 playoffs, in the end, Mansfield do come up with us, just falling short of the automatic promotion spots, but they did get a 3-0 win over Crewe in the League 2 playoff final. And you've got to give credit to Crewe. They were near the bottom like us, but I think they were further down during the season. I think the mid time of the season, like the middle of the season, they were bottom 7, but they managed to come back up and finish in 6th or 5th, I think. And they got to the playoff final, but unfortunately fell to Mansfield. Mansfield 3-0. The pre-season tournament at the start of the season, we managed to beat all comers. Just got past the semi-final team. I don't remember their name, but just got past everything. And then the World Cup, I forgot that was going on. I'll show you that as it happens because it crosses over from Season 1 to Season 2. I'll show you guys now the current tables, but they don't say much because it's only been one game in. And I didn't pick an international I didn't get an international management offer, so I haven't picked an international management team to manage, obviously. and that's why we're not there. So let's take a look at the other leagues. Let's take a look at. I'm just gonna look at the big leagues, guys. If you wanna, actually, I'm gonna go over them. I'm gonna go over the smaller leagues as well. But if you guys like any teams here, and you can say what you feel about those. That was close at the top of the Argentinian league, though. I'm not gonna say any team names. I'm just gonna say the ones for the big clubs. There's 28 teams in that league. I don't think that league's over either because they've only played 28 games. I don't know what happens to the Argentinian league. There's the Australian league as well. So if anyone likes any Australian teams, there you go. Austria, Rapid Vienna winning. Salzburg came close. So look how far those two though are from the rest of the league. Ghent winning the Belgium league. Ghent and Genk pretty high up there. Anderlecht and Liège there too. I'm just going to name a couple of teams. The Brazilian league, I believe, is at a different time to the European league, so that's why they've only played 7 games. At the moment, Cruzeiro top. Santos not far behind, Neymar's old club. And then we've got the Chilean league. I don't have a clue about the Chilean league, but it looks like they're mid-season as well. And there's obviously a second Chilean league. If you find any Chilean teams, then there you go. Wait a second, what? I see Wanderers twice there, and San Luis twice there as well. And Venus, I don't know how this. I think they're all like. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how the Chilean league works, but there you go. They're all the same teams in both leagues. So if anyone wants to explain that to me, or if you don't know as well, then you're just as confused as I am. Then there you go. There's a Colombian league. I don't know if they play 19 games or 38, but at the moment, Junior atop. Denmark, Copenhagen. I think they've played all their games. Or maybe they've got a couple more to go, I don't know. But Copenhagen are top right now. I think they may have won the Danish league, I don't know. But here we go. Here's where it gets important. Holy shit, Chelsea have... Well, you can see for yourself. Chelsea have broken their own win record in real life on FIFA. 31 wins in one season. Phenomenal goal difference as well. And look at 97 points. They only lost 3 times. Arsenal came second. Manchester United came third. Spurs came fourth. Man City came fifth. Holy shit. Liverpool came sixth. Everton came seventh. West Brom 8th. Newcastle 9th. Crystal Palace 10th. Swansea 11th. Leicester City 12th. Southampton 13th. West Ham 14th. Stoke City 15th. Burnley 16th. Watford 17th. And in the relegation zone, Bournemouth, Brighton and Huddersfield all going down to the Championship. So let's see who's going up from the Championship to the Premier League. Aston Villa winning the Championship, and Wolves coming second. But can we take a look at 3rd to 6th? They're all in the same points. The only thing that's separating them is goal difference. So that's all the teams in the playoffs, and they've all got equal points. That's really insane. We won't really know who is going to get promoted in the playoffs because you can't see that. But I guess in Season 2, we can always go look at the Premier League table and look, or I might just go look for myself off stream. I don't know if you guys are all interested in that. But the 3 teams getting relegated from the Champions, and oh my god, Barnsley are so far last. 17 points from Barnsley, that's just disastrous. I think we sold a player to them as well. Imagine how he's going to be feeling. Oh, came up a couple of leagues, but now I'm going back down one, and now I'm going back to the same league that my old club's going to be in. So we'll actually play Barnsley next season, and Bolton and Burton. So there you go. As for League 1, Wigan have won the League 1 on goal difference. Scunthorpe and MK Dons also going up. Well, sorry, no, it's League 1. I'm thinking League 2. Wigan and Scunthorpe automatically promoted. MK Dons, Blackburn Rovers, Charlton Athletic and Rotherham United will be fighting for that playoff place to get to the Championship. My favourite, well, my local team from where I used to live, Bradford, 1 point off playoffs. That's kind of sucky. But we'll be playing them next season and we'll see how that goes. The teams getting relegated and taking our places in League 2 are Northampton, Wimbledon, which, interestingly, I managed them on FIFA 16 too. Walsall and Gillingham. So, Walsall beat us 3-0 in the season, but now they're going to be in the league below us. So that's kind of weird to think about. Also, Wimbledon, like I said, I managed them. I'm just liking that second place spot. Now for France, let's take a look at the French league. Paris obviously winning the league in France by 4 points. Monaco pushed them pretty close though, only 4 points behind. And my stream's frozen on my laptop. Hopefully it hasn't frozen for everyone else. Marseille and Lyon complete the top 4, and I think 3 teams get relegated. Don't quote me on that. I think 3 teams get relegated in France. Toulouse, Dijon, and ESTAC Troyes are going down to the Domino's League 2. As for Domino's League 2, I think 3 teams get promoted as well. And there will be Lorient, Stade de Reims, and RC Lens. And I don't know if I honestly don't know. In the second league of France, then Clermont Foot, Quevilly, Rouen, and Paris FC will be going down. For Germany, Bayern completely destroy the Bundesliga once again. 13 points clear second place Dortmund, who are also 13 points clear of third place Schalke. And then Berlin completes the top 4. As for the relegation, I think 2 teams get relegated and then there's a relegation playoff match. So Stuttgart and Freiburg are going down to the second league, well, the second German league, and Mainz are in a relegation playoff with, I think, whoever comes third in the Bundesliga League 2. So I think they're in the match with Nürnberg. But Union Berlin and Bochum will be going up. I don't know who goes down in the German league, so I'm going to not dwell on that. The top 4 for Italy, for Calcio A, Juventus with 95 points, similar to what Chelsea did in the Premier League. 9 points clear, or is it 7 points? 7 points clear because the chat's covering the points bit. Inter with 88 points, Lazio with 86, and Rome with 85. Rounding out the top 4, and the top 4 in a whole different league might as well have been to the next teams, well, the teams below them, because Napoli 15 points behind 4th place Roma, and they're in 5th place. Teams getting relegated in Italy will be Cagliari, Crotone, and SPAL. As for Calcio B, Bari, Palermo, and Parma will be coming up to the Calcio A. And again, I don't know how relegation works, so I'm going to just not talk about it. Here's the Japanese leagues. They look like they're mid-season as well. So just go over them quickly. How many Japanese? Oh, they have 2 leagues. Okay. But yeah, there you go. For the Japanese league. The Korean league, Youngbook Hyundai are top at the moment. The other team I know from there are Pohang Steels, and that's because one of my friends has it as a random job thing. Well, your friends on Facebook put it as random jobs and stuff like that. I don't know. But there's the Mexican league. Guadalajara down in 10th. They used to be really good in Mexico. I know that. But Monterrey at the moment, top of the Mexican league with Tigres and America not far behind them. As for this, I don't know. I think it works the same way as Chile because they're in. I don't know how the Mexican and Chilean league works, to be honest. I'm just not going to try and work it out. Maybe I'll search it up, I don't know. But anyway, the Dutch league, PSV 1 point clear, winning the Eredivisie ahead of Feyenoord and Ajax in the top 3. I think bottom 3 get relegated, so Willem 2, NAC Breda, and Sparta Rotterdam will be going down. There's the Norwegian league, Molde coming top. They're pretty strong Norwegian side. Poland, Legia Warsaw. I've fucked up completely with the pronunciation. Have Poznan come second. Porto destroy the Portuguese league. I don't remember the name of it. It's I don't remember. It's going to annoy me now, but I don't remember what it is. Guimarães not far behind. Benfica and Sporting running out the top 4. I'm not sure how relegation works. I'm going to leave the relegated teams. I'll just say who's bottom. Dundalk win the Republic of Ireland League with Cork City and Shamrock Rovers not far behind. Well, Cork City not far behind. Shamrock 11 points behind Cork, so a pretty huge gap there. Limerick finish bottom of the... Oh, I forgot the name of it. I've got bad memory, but there's a name for the... Lokomotiv finish 1 point ahead of Spartak, who finish 4 points ahead of CSKA. The top 3 in Russia are Moscow's, and the next Moscow is 10th. Zenit come 5th. That's a bit of a surprise because I think Zenit are a pretty good team, or they used to be anyway. Al Hilal winning the Saudi Arabia League, and Ohud Club coming bottom. The Scottish League, which is another one I really care about because I like Celtic and my friends like Rangers. Celtic finishing top by 11 points. Holy shit, that's a big gap. 23 wins out of 33. Only 4 losses for Celtic. Pretty good. Spanish League, Barcelona come top by 5 points. Real Madrid finishing in second place. Atletico Madrid coming third. Athletic Club de Bilbao coming fourth. Bottom 3 are Malaga, Las Palmas, and Girona. They'll be going down to Liga 1, 2, 3. Teams coming up from La Liga 1, 2, 3 will be Osasuna, Granada, and Sporting. And the bottom 3 are Albacete, BPIE, Lorca FC, and Sevilla Atletico. So, there you go. Malmo destroying the Swedish league. 15 points clear. I'm sorry if you guys don't want to listen to all this. If you don't want to, you probably clicked off the video about 15 minutes ago when I started this. I apologise if you didn't want to see this, but I'm going to be doing this at the end of every season, so I don't know. But Malmo coming top by 15 points. Elfsborg and Norrköping doing pretty well. I don't know how Swedish league works. Switzerland, FC Basel coming top by 9 points. Sion and Young Boys try to keep up, but couldn't. And then Grasshopper Club, 21 points. That's a massive gap between third and fourth. 21 points. Beşiktaş winning the Turkish league on the Turkish Super League, I believe it's called, on goal difference over Galatasaray, who finished second. Fenerbahce coming third. Başakşehir coming fourth. And at the bottom, it's Karabükspor, Yeni Malatyaspor, and Akhisarspor. I can't say all the names. I'm sorry, but there you go. The United States League, I know that's mid-season because well, looking by the played games, you can tell it's mid-season, but I'm pretty sure they start at the start of the year. I think they start in January their season. I'm not sure though. At the moment, Sporting KC are top. New York Red Bulls not too far behind. Orlando, LA Galaxy top 4. At the bottom of the moment, the bottom 3, Chicago Fire, FC Dallas, and Minnesota United. And that's all the leagues. Holy shit. It's a lot of leagues, ladies and gentlemen. So, I think I've covered everything. But just in case I haven't, let's go over the player stats. We've got the top scorers leaderboard. Silla finishing top. Vidane finishing second. Zoko, Hilton, and McNulty are the top 5. I'm just going to do the top 5 of each category unless I see a Morecambe player further down. Campbell finishing 7th with 17 goals. And that's it for the Morecambe players. For the assists, we've got Campbell Rice at the top for Barnet, joint with Wildig and Oliver, or Vidane, as you guys more commonly know him, and I like to call him. Silla in 9th, Campbell in 14th. Player. He says he doesn't get much game time, but he still provided 6 assists, which isn't great, but it's not too bad. The top 5 clean sheets, we managed to get in there with Turner, Walker with 18 for Colchester United, Vigouroux with 15 for Swindon, Turner with 15 for Morecambe, Garrett with 13 for Crewe, and Day with 12 for Newport. And I'm going to be looking for our other goalkeeper, but I don't think he kept 1 clean sheet, so he won't be on there. Just out of interest, anyone actually got 2 goalkeepers on there? They must do, because there's 25 places and only 24 teams. That's going to bug me now. I want to see what other team has. I want to see what team has 2 goalkeepers on there. It might be Swindon. It might be Stevenage, actually. I can't. Oh, this is going to annoy me. Or is it Mansfield? It's Mansfield. Flinders in 8th and Olynyk in 24th. That could have annoyed me for a long time. Yellow cards were not even on there, but Wolford with 10, Erdley, Cornelia, and McNulty with 8, and Hurd with 7. A lot of other players with 7. None of our players were on there because we're good. Red cards, I don't think we've got any red cards in that whole season, which is pretty incredible. Top 5, Donasian with 3 for Accrington, Hughes with 2 for Accrington, Wilson with 2 for Lincoln, Winard with 2 for Crewe. I'm glad we got rid of him. Look at him with 2 red cards. Undisciplined guy. And Cornelia with 2 for Accrington. Accrington are not a good tackling team, are they? 7 red cards, and it could have been more. There might be other players with 1 red card each. Just because we might as well. I'm going to judge it on goals, just so you know. So Billy Key was Accrington top scorer with 9 goals, joint with Danny Williams, who, interestingly, is from the Journey. There's Barnett's. I'm not going to read them all, actually. I'm just going to show you guys quickly. There's Barnett's goals. There's Cambridge's. If you want to stop on any of them, you're more than welcome to pause and then keep watching. There is Carlisle's. Did I even... Oh, I did read the table. I couldn't remember if I read the table or not. There's Cheltenham's. There's Chesterfield's. There's Colchester's. They've got 2 top scorers. One with slightly less appearances, though. You could tell who the best player at Coventry is. There's Crawley's. Not many goals from all of them. Actually, wait a second. I want to count these. They only scored 43 goals. I don't know if there's a team with less. I'm going to go look at the league table again and see which team has the least goals, because there might be a team with less. Crewe got a lot of players scoring. Is there anyone below Riley? No. Winard made 42 appearances. It's a fun fact there. Bowery, the top scorer. There's Exeter's. With Murata just off the top few there. Forest Green's. Now, there's somebody I want to take a look at here, and his name is Daniel Nizic. They started him for only 7 games. I sold him for about 200k. He's 60 rated. I'm so glad we got our goalkeepers, because Daniel, I think Turner started like 55, and he's like 65 now. Of course, I'm going to be doing one last squad report before the end. There's Grimsby's stats. Lincoln's stats. Lincoln were a pain in the ass all season. Luton Town, the best club in League 2. There's their stats. Mansfield, 4th place. Also, I should have mentioned Colchester did come 3rd. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Although I did show the table, so you guys probably should have known. There's Benning. He's still at Mansfield. Lovely. I like to see that. 2 years ago, still at Mansfield. I think I sold Danny Rose in the first season, but he's still at Mansfield as well. And there's the mighty Morecambe. You could tell who the strikers are in the club. Musa with 24, Vadim with 20, Campbell with 17, McGurk with 7, Wildig with 4, Davis with 4, Thompson with 2, Ellison, Muller, Jordan, Yawson, Deacon, and Brennan all on 1 goal. And all these guys didn't score any because they stink. No, I'm joking. I gave Brownsword 1 game, did I actually? I don't even remember giving him a game. I think he might have asked for a game once, and I gave him it just because we were in such a good position at the time. I don't actually know. Mikulski, significantly less appearances than the other top scorers there, but he still scored 12. Notts County, Alessandra is a fucker to play against. Port Vale's. Swindon's. And I think Wickham are the last. Akinfenwa was the top scorer for them. Where the fuck is Bean? Marcus Bean, he got 5. He got 1 against us. Oh no, sorry, Yeovil. Yeovil are the last. Zoka, 19. He must be getting on in age though. I don't know how old he is now, but I want to try to compare him. I just want to see his... I want to see how old he is. 34, yeah. But he still scored 19 goals. That's not too bad. Now to finish off, because I am tired, and you guys are probably tired of listening to me, we're going to go to the squad hub and do one final squad report. Can I have it on here? Look at the stats as well. I'm going to do it by goals again. But you can see all the stats there. If you want to stop at a particular player's stats, take a look, then you're more than welcome to. So Musasilla, up 9 to a 69 overall. Vidain Oliver up 1 to a 63. He finally got up an overall, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Campbell up 2 to a 65 overall. Adam McGurk still remaining at 60 overall. Ollie Davis up 9 to a 58 overall. Been some massive growths, and that's really what's helped with us getting promoted. Aaron Wildig up 2 to 67 overall. Nia Kirby up 10 to 67 overall. He was 57 at the start of the season. That's weird to think about. Gary Thompson down 1 to a 59 overall, but he's played his last game for the club now, so that won't change. Morgan Alexander up 5 to a 67. Reece Deacon up 2 to a 55. Alex Kenyon up 2 to a 62. Kevin Ellison down 1 to a 57, but he's also played his last game for the club. Max Muller up 2 to a 62, going away back from where he came from. I don't remember what club it was. Patrick Bruff up 2 to 59. Brian Brennan up 9 to 57. Luke Jordan up 6 to 55. Stephen Yawson up 6 to 57. Jake Turner up 11. That's fucking phenomenal. Up on the attributes bit next. Up 11 to a 65 overall. That's mad. Oh, never mind. Mark Murphy at 12 to a 65 overall. He might not have had a great season, but he has grown massively. Maybe he'll have a better season next season. I don't know. Mitchell Lund, going back to where he's coming from now, up 3 to 61. Stephen Auld still at 60 overall. Tyler Bronsword probably going to be leaving us next season at 3 to 50 overall. Sam Lavelle up 2 to 56 overall. Michael Rose is leaving us. He's going to Grimsby. He's down 2 to 60. Ben Headley up 2 to 53. And finally, our youth promotee or promoted player, Barry Hogan, up 2 to 51. I'm trying to upgrade him a little bit more, but I don't think we could do any more training for Season 1. So I think I've covered everything I need to cover. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing, and that's my manager career so far. So at the moment, we've done one season, we have one club, we've got 0 league titles, which sucks. We've got 1 domestic cup, which is pretty good. The biggest win was 6-0 in December over Rotherham. The biggest loss was 4-1 against Carlisle in November. We paid 1.15 million. I know exactly who that was for. It was from Musasilla. And total earnings so far, we made 676k, which is not great, but I mean, it's okay. We've played 66 games altogether, 46 league games and 20 outside the league. 40 wins, 13 draws, 13 losses, 146 goals scored, 85 conceded. That's pretty dire. Here is the 2017-2018 season. Of course, Club Morecambe. Avoid finish in bottom part of the league. League objective has been achieved. I know it says NA, but it has been achieved. Domestic Cup reached around the Emirates Cup, round 5 replay. Emirates FA Cup, sorry, round 5 replay. Carabao Cup, round 2. EFL League 2, it says league stage, but we got promoted, we came second. Checkatrade Trophy, we won that. No Manager of the Month awards, which is kind of odd, but I guess okay. Manager of the Year award, we didn't get that. That's probably gone to Luton. Record transfer fee was for Silla, and we sold McGowan for 400k. Finished second, and you can see the club record again. So I'm going to quickly check my objectives, see if I didn't do any. I didn't do the budget thing, but I did the rest. The youth development ones for next season anyway. I did the short term. I did the domestic success. We didn't have any continental success. It's just one objective I didn't do. So I should be able to stay on for a second season. I guess we'll find out. I made nearly $1 million profit, 999k profit. Let's find out if we stay on in season 2. This last bit takes a while to load, so you guys might be sitting for a while. Season 1's over, guys. Promotion in the first season was not what I expected, but it's what I have got. It takes a long time to load because it has to load up for a new season as well. Which is why we're stuck here for now, guys. Oh, here we go. Office message. That'll be the board telling us whether we're staying on or whether we're not. There's the league table once again. You can see the top 6. Second place. Holy shit. I didn't think of that at the start of the season. I didn't think that would be where we were going to end. I didn't think we'd get a top scorer either, but Musa Silva 24. I wonder if he'll score that many in League 1. If we get to keep him for the whole season. Which I hope we do. Oh, come on. 2 messages now. Okay, let's take a look at the messages. Player loan has expired. Mitchell Lund's deal has expired and has been sent back to Doncaster. You think it was a good fit? You may want to look and set up another loan deal or possibly a permanent transfer for him. This is with Muller as well. He's going back to Wickham. He was at Wickham? Okay. He's going back down the league. I feel bad for him now because he's going back down the league where we're going up a league. I'm not going to get him back though. He wasn't great. His stamina was pretty poor. So let's end the season. End of season review. Here we go. Dear FB Games, we've come to the end of the season and the board could not be happier with your performance so far. Starting good, ladies and gentlemen. The players and staff clearly look up to you, and you've done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's vision, both on and off the pitch. We would be delighted to have you stay at the club next season. Fuck yes. Sincerely, the board of directors. So we're going to get a second season with Morecambe. We're going to try and take them even higher than where we are right now. We're going to get another chance to do that. I didn't actually expect to get sacked, to be honest, because even though we didn't do the finance thing, we got promoted. They thought we could accomplish, so I think I might have just balanced it out, just maybe a little bit. But like I said, it's only going to be a short stream. It's only been an hour 15, so it's not too bad. For anyone tuning in just now, we're about to end, but we won our last game of the season 3-0 against Coventry. We finished second place. I went over everything. Over all the leagues, over the top scorers and everything like that. And you guys, what was I going to say? You guys can always go back and watch if you want to catch up. It's going to be on YouTube and on here as well. There's some one for the futures, but I remember last time I said one for a future, he was shit, so I'm not trusting that thing. Although Ryan Brewster's coming from Liverpool, he might actually be decent. I think he's a striker though. Oh boy, Morecambe's market valuation continues to rise. The most recent club worth valuation for Morecambe probably states that the club is now valued around 6.14 million. A significant increase in the previous benchmark of 4.31 million. This is great news for the fans and manager. It's a clear sign of strong leadership on and off the pitch. I can't read anymore because it's got off my stream and off my TV. But there we go. Yeah, a team that beat. Oh, we lost to Coventry. Oh yeah, we got absolutely destroyed by Coventry earlier in the season. It wasn't. I don't think it was absolutely destroyed. I think it was like 3-1 or 4-1. Okay, maybe it was a bit of a destruction. This may take a couple of minutes. It's taken longer than that, mate. Let me tell you. Okay, so we're starting a new season. When we come back next time, one office message already. Important transfer market information that I already know about because I did this last season. Let's take a look at the objectives we've got this season. Youth development. We can still do what we did last season. That's staying the same. Keep a streak of at least 85% attendance in 5 consecutive home matches. I think that depends on our form, to be honest. Finish the season with a profit margin of 8.8. Look at that. That's fucking stupid. For a League One team, that's fucking ridiculous. I'd have to sell Silla and all my good players in order for that to be achieved. I'm not doing that. Even if it gets me sacked, I don't care. So League One, avoid relegation. Pretty sure we can do that. FA Cup season. Within 2 seasons in EFL League One, finish mid-table. I'm hoping within 2 seasons we'll get promoted. Maybe the first season we'll just get used to League One, dip our foot in the water, make sure we're just getting used to it. League 2, well, I think season 1 will finish mid-table. I think season 2 would be the one where we launch up to the championship. I'm maybe overselling us a little bit, but I think that's what's going to happen with us. I'm just going to quickly check the other leagues to see who did get promoted for playoffs and stuff, because that's kind of intriguing to me. I have to try and work it out, but I'm nosy anyway. I think Derby got playoffs for the Premier League, so that's okay. I won't be able to tell who it is for the Championship, so give it a break. I think Blackburn got re-promoted to the Championship. I think that's who got put up there. For League One, obviously know who won the playoffs for that because Mansfield won them, and I saw that. Let's take a look at some of the teams we've got to face. Barnsley, who got destroyed even in the Championship last season. Bradford should be a fun game. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end it. I'm not going to advance any further because I get pre-season invites and shit. I'm just going to end it there, and we'll come back to this. Not tomorrow, probably. What day is it today? It's Monday, so maybe Wednesday or Thursday I'll come back and do another Morecambe stream. But I'll also start transfer listing players too. I'm going to quickly check how the World Cup's going actually, because I'm intrigued. I don't remember how to check. I guess do you go to tables and then go along? Actually, I should go LT. It'll get me there quicker probably. Here we go. This is how the World Cup's going so far. Netherlands top of their group, Spain second, Poland are top of their group. Only goal difference, of course, France. Actually, they got the same goal difference as well. It's just because Poland scored more goals, I think. England and Colombia topping their group. Turkey and Brazil topping their group. It's weird to think Turkey beat Brazil, but there you go. Norway and Cameroon topping their group. Germany and South Africa topping their group just now. It'd be so cool if Scotland could get through, but I don't think they will. Cote d'Ivoire and Portugal topping their group. Italy and Argentina topping their group. That's how the World Cup even has been going so far. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's going to be the end of a pretty short Marching with Morecambe stream. I was finishing off Season 1 and then going over everything within Season 1. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, either Wednesday or Thursday, like I said, for when we start Season 2. So goodbye for now. I hope you've enjoyed.